Can't remember. Did the buses used to come in here? No, they went in the parking lot.
No, they went. Yeah, they went in the parking lot.
That's pretty cool.
And here's Jamie recording our crime.
Shh.
We're not fucking recording our crime. When did this place close? Oh, fuck, it's gotta be 15 years now. Has it been that long? Yeah.
This is where they used to do the tubing.
Like, fuck, I haven't been here. Shit.
Pretty cool. Remember coming down this road as a kid, looking up that hill, thinking, whoa. The road went up for miles. So we made it to there before security came. Oh yeah, we're not allowed to video.
I don't think he was kidding.
He does not like us. So we got kicked out of down there. I guess we'll fly down. Talisman Mountain Resort. What can I say about this epic place? Well, maybe not so epic to you. Yes, there was bigger ski hills and better places to ride, but for me as a girl-crazed teenager, this was where it was at. Sitting on 200 acres and employing 200 people at one point, this was the biggest ski resort in Ontario, but eventually, and unfortunately, got overshadowed by other resorts like Blue Mountain and Beaver Valley just down the road. Unfortunately, in the 2000s, Talisman was financially struggling, which was hard to believe. It definitely ate up a lot of your money when you were there, but I guess it's hard when you have to make snow and your hydro bills and paying employees, stuff like that. It takes up your revenue. Eventually, Talisman closed its doors mid-season 2011. Obviously, being taken back by the bank, and now it sits in decay. So let's take a look at the buildings here. The one we're looking at right now was for guest lodging. Basically, you know, hotel rooms and that kind of stuff. Same with the one that we're looking at the center of the screen right now. It was pretty well hotel rooms, and you know, I could never afford to stay in something like that, but you were pretty jealous of the people that could. So I wish we could get a little bit closer to take a little better videos, pictures of the inside. I do believe someone is taking care of the buildings and maintaining them a little bit better. Such a shame seeing these buildings in what I would call the heyday, but that was late 90s, early 2000s, and you know, just going there as a kid was an absolute blast. Now the property to the top of the screen right now, I guess it would be the property right there, we're going straight at net right there, was where you could rent your skis, rent your snowboards, that kind of stuff. Also, that's where the cafeteria was. Good pizza, good burgers. I was a chubby kid, so I loved that place. To the left-hand side of the screen when we're going up here, that was, I think, the steepest hill that they had. The one as we go to the right were a little less steep. And then I do believe at the very far right, which would probably be the north, I think. We'll get back to those later, which was like a double black diamond skinnier trail. They also had a ski park there in the later days. Speaking of snowboards, when I was saying renting them, Talisman was one of the first ski resorts in Ontario to welcome snowboards. The early 80s, I believe, is when that was. And then obviously they had snow blades and all that kind of stuff there. And yeah, again, it was the place to be. So yeah, the building we're looking at right now on the screen, that was the main chalet. You went in there and got all your rentals and your lift tickets and that kind of stuff. And from what I understand, the buildings next to that were the hotel rooms and that kind of stuff. Again, like I said, I've was never able to go there and enjoy those. That was before my time. I was just a kid when I was there, so I wish I did, but unfortunately I did not. As the winters got shorter and the snow accumulation became less, rising labor costs, yeah, this place struggled. But again, didn't take away from the fun factor. I believe the run coming to the left here, they used to have jumps and half pipes and that kind of stuff. The middle run we're kind of seeing, I guess just to the left was the more mellow run, and off that there was many trails and stuff that went off there. What we're looking at here, from what I can remember, was pretty well the main ski lift. Oh no, sorry, I'm wrong. The main lift was actually just a little bit towards the left of this picture. This was the steepest hill I can remember, and if you came up underneath the chairlift, it dropped off quite steep. You could really get some speed up going there, and at the very bottom of that hill was the kiddie hill, where you learned and you got your ticket punched to be able to make your way up on the hills. Along the top, where there's a four-wheeler trail right now, you could kind of go between the lifts, between the hills. The lift that we're coming up to now was the main lift. I do remember that now. Always a busy spot, and that hill we're looking down was pretty well the most mellow, if I can, again, remember correctly. Talisman was at the very top of the hill, relatively steep, and then mellowed out quite a bit as you went down. You just have to pick your speed up at the start. But from that center one that we just looked at there was many trails going off to connect you to the other hills, to be able to take you down to other chalets and that kind of stuff. Talisman did expand in the early years and the later years into a few different avenues as well for summertime activities. They have a golf course there, some tennis courts, conference centers, stuff like that, but none of it really... Well, it did catch on, but obviously not enough to pay the bills. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope it brings back some memories. And I believe what we're looking at, center of the screen there, was a really skinny black diamond trail, if I can remember. That one was pretty sketchy and pretty steep. Again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe.